Welcome back to Wheelspin, guys, where we get you guys the sickest cars from the streets straight to your screens. And today, we've got this 2008 Lexus ISF.
And the question we're answering today, is it worth buying a 2008 Japanese V8 in 2023?
Now, before we get into the front end of the Lexus, make sure you guys subscribe and like and follow our socials.
Ah yes, the Lexus ISF, the cool uncle of the IS range that will drink and drive home, then brag about it. You see, to us the ISF is special. The most recent performance Lexuses also featured a naturally aspirated V8. Unfortunately, as the world moves on to a green future, Lexus has pulled the plug on the V8, meaning this model among many is the last and final NA V8 family sedan sold here in Australia. Good thing the boys reviewing this today are experts in the field and have the most amazing fashion sense known to man.
Now, coming to the front end of this Lexus, it might look a bit different, especially for a 2008. Now, the reason for that is it has an updated IS front and headlights. Few distinctive things at the front of this Lexus is all of this active aero. Now, it also comes with an additional cup holder at the front. Now, the reason why this car is so special, it's all under the hood. Now, looking underneath the hood, we've got a Yamaha Precision 5-litre V8, putting out 311 kilowatts and above 500 Newton meters of torque.
All right, now coming over to the side of this ISF, this thing has not aged one single bit. In my opinion, the side looks beautiful, but that's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Now, another thing, this side profile just stands out are these amazing BBS rims. They look so fitting on this car. Additionally, this car has also been fitted with some huge brakes at the front. They're 6-pot calipers, and at the back, 2-pot. Now, the last thing that brings this side profile all together are these Tom's carbon fiber side skirts. They look so sick. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below and if they are a worthy addition to this car.
Taking a look at the back of this ISF, it looks like an aggressive anime character.
We agreed that you're not gonna fucking do that.
Now, some distinctive changes to the back of this ISF, this facelifted IS tail lights, and this really cool carbon boot lip spoiler.
Now, adding onto that carbon bit there, we've also got this aggressive ass Tom's diffuser. And it is carbon fiber, of course, and it looks so sick.
It looks awesome.
We can't actually go past this. Quite odd shaped. I've never seen any other car have them like this.
I agree.
But these quad exhaust tips, and they do make one hell of a sound, like you guys will hear now.
100%, and it's one of these distinctive features that really made these stand out.
And that's how you tell them apart from a normal IS.
Now, hopping inside of this Lexus ISF, it does show its age from the 2008 era, but it is very premium and sturdy on the inside. Now, when I compare this car to its German rivals, such as the E90 M3, I think the interior in this is far better and the quality is just a lot better as well. Now, drop a comment below if you agree or if you disagree. Some distinctive features inside of this interior that really stand out is this F Sport steering wheel and these paddle shifters. Now, this being a luxury Lexus, it's got all the comfort features that you can dream of, such as heated seats, electronic seats, and radar cruise control. Now, something that I do also appreciate that Lexus has done is this nice laminate in the middle and throughout the car, and this really beautiful white perforated leather seats.
Now that we've thoroughly explored the luxurious cocoon of the Lexus ISF, it's time to unleash this 5-litre V8 machine on the open road to see its performance, ride quality, and overall driving experience. However, this 417 horsepower beast is not the only one with a huge consumption, as we observed Joel consuming half my kebab prior to this driving review.
All right,
Okay.
we are inside the
2000 and what, bro?
2008 Lexus ISF, and as Sinel's a bit excited, as you can tell.
Yeah, I just love the shape, the size, the motor, just everything about this thing
The
so far.
sound,
Yeah.
mate, this thing sounds insane.
Insane.
It's insane. It's exactly what
sounds
you want a
crazy.
V8 to sound like,
Yep,
and
100%.
Lexus delivers. Holy shit!
Wow.
Oh
Wow.
my god!
Like the torque
It
that
just, I don't know if you guys saw, but I was here the whole time. Not once could I like sit forward at all.
My god. Yeah.
Okay, so this is why you get a V8 and not a V6, because the torque is just all the way through. It is so consistent.
It's just something that I just appreciate about a naturally aspirated V8.
You know,
Literally.
on this channel we've talked a lot about, you know, linear pulls, and this is quite literally the definition of a linear pull.
Okay.
I don't know what we expected,
Yeah.
but for some reason my brain, I heard Lexus, and for some reason my brain just didn't think it to handle as well as it just did.
It's handling really well. It's quite sharp. The steering is actually very direct, and there's a lot of road feel as well. And throttle response is honestly second to none, because at the end of the day, it is an aspirated V8.
That's right.
Wow!
Yo!
Wow!
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm so impressed. Talking about price, now this loan car from Garage Apex, which you guys can check out in Epping.
Big shout out.
Big shout out,
to
'cause
Jamo.
we
He's
would
an
not-
absolute G.
Absolutely. Now, this one has been listed for around $46,000 with 70,000 kilometers on the clock.
It's a baby.
It's an absolute baby for this big V8.
It is.
Now, me personally, I think that 46,000 is very justified.
It is. Very
Absolutely.
justified, yeah.
Now, when you look at your German, you probably are a bit more familiar with the German counterparts and what they go for.
Absolutely.
What do you reckon an E92 M3 would go
with
for,
the
or
same
a W204?
category, with the same category as this, with low kilometers, you're going to be looking at a good, you know, with high kilometers, you're not going to get an E90 for about 40k. Something that this car has over its German counterparts is the fact that it can do and perform all day, every day for the rest of its life without
That's right.
a worry of problems that the C63 has, and the worry of problems and the list of problems the E90 M3 has. You know, you're going to be just drowning in just depth of
Yeah, you
repairs.
better have a very you better have a very deep pocket if you get an
Correct.
E92, because
Correct.
yeah, you're definitely going to be forking out a fair bit.
Absolutely.
Which it's a Lexus, it's a Toyota. You just don't have to worry, and I think that peace of mind you get from buying one of these, I'd rather take.
That's what we think. Leave a comment down below what you think you would purchase, either this or an E90 M3 or a C63.
Let us know.
Let us know. Fuck me.
Oh yeah, this sounds just as good as that C63, if not
If
better.
not better, yeah.
I'm
seriously.
not gonna lie.
Like, wow. That's
mate.
leave a comment down below if you think this ISF sounds better than a C63.
I'm gonna drive it in normal for a little bit.
Yeah, so
Yep.
turns out I actually just didn't drive this car.
He just didn't drive it normal. I'm gonna talk about it, what it's like in
day-to-day, bit of day-to-day driving.
Day-to-day
Joel's gonna give you guys a
driving.
bit of in-depth about that.
Now, day to day, like we mentioned before, the suspension is on the firmer end, but like Sinil was saying, look, this is technically, you know, Lexus's answer to the M3s, the C63s, which
100%.
are quite stiff
100%.
cars, and this pretty much is on par.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's
It is.
more uncomfortable. And look, to be honest, these seats, I don't think we've spoken about them.
Yeah.
Nice seats.
Comfy.
So comfy.
I'm forgetting that I'm inside of, like, per se a sports car, even though it's hugging me in. It's beautiful. The seating is amazing.
Because, you know, it is a Lexus, it does have that very nice, like, plush feeling to everything.
It does. It
Especially
does.
when you're driving it. When you get to certain bumps, you do feel like the firmer end of it, but I wouldn't say it's as uncomfortable as a C63 is, because it's very prominent.
Yeah,
you
it is.
feel it in
Yes,
there, yeah, right?
you do, 100%.
Whereas this, it's not that
100%.
bad. Like,
It's
I
not that bad
could
at
drive
all.
this on a daily basis and be plenty happy.
Wow. Take it. It'll take it. Yeah, it'll take it.
Yeah, every day of the week.
See, we just went through a bump. It wasn't
even that bad.
Yeah, it's not
You know, you
that
could-
bad at all. Now, let's talk about some direct negatives about this car.
Yes.
At the end of the day, that stiffer suspension, you know, you can mark it down for that, and the gearbox is definitely old, showing its age.
It does. The
Right.
shifts aren't that quick.
Yeah.
It is an 8-speed sports auto, which, look, it's nowhere near as quick as like the 8-speed ZFs you get nowadays in your modern BMWs and stuff.
100%.
And even in your modern Toyotas, to be fair. It is kind of dated on the inside. So look, if you are after a bit more of a newer car, newer drive, and newer interior, look, this probably isn't for you because it is somewhat dated.
It is definitely showing its age, especially on the inside.
All right, I guess that kind of segues us into the main question of the day. Is this 2008 Lexus IF worth it? Or should you
Worth
buy
buying,
it
yeah.
in 2023?
In 2023.
And my answer to that is, if you're after a V8 in 2023 and you've only got about 40, 50K to spend, this is it.
This is it.
This is it.
Yeah, this is the responsible choice to make. Yeah, that concises of, is this car worth it in 2023? Absolutely. And should you as buyers consider this car? 100%. This is a top tier car for you to consider, and especially in that range, we recommend it as well.
That's right. So leave a comment down below on what you guys think, whether you would get this car, whether you wouldn't, whether you would get one of the German rivals.
Or give us another car that you would suggest over the top 3 cars that we've recommended on this video.
That's right, and we'll test drive it hopefully.
There is one thing that we need to run through,
Ooh,
and you know what it is, and I know what it is.
wanted level.
The wanted level.
Look, I don't think there needs to be much said about it. Look, from the exterior, especially the way that the person's done
It's a
this
5
up,
out of 5.
It's a 5 out of 5.
It's a 5 out of 5.
Let's be honest.
You are gonna get done up. Like, if you're not driving this sensibly, you're gonna get pulled over.
Yeah, you
Bottom
are.
line, especially with the setup that this car is by itself, sure, you are 100% gonna get done
The way
up.
this sounds.
But I will say a stock ISF, right?
not.
Maybe not. I reckon that's a 2.5 out of 5.
Yeah,
Five,
it
honestly.
looks just like
it
any
just
other
looks
IS 350.
Correct, it literally does.
Minus the
So-
quad exhausted.
Yeah, correct. Right, you can get away with it. But with this setup and this car, Jamod, this is a 5 out of 5, my G. Yeah, it's literally my head just like wants to splatter. It's ridiculous in here. Yeah, it's scary being in the passenger seat. Like, yeah, it's this Lexus has honestly won my heart. Like, I just, yeah, I don't know how these cars aren't.
Oh,
talked
my
about.
heart
It's
rate.
underrated.
I don't know if you guys can see. I'm
Yeah,
shaking a little.
It's like, it's pretty cool. It's a very cool car.
I've just tucked it into cruise control.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful. So well insulated. I might just
Yeah.
add that. So as a daily, like,
Great car.
amazing car.
Yeah, great
Amazing car.
Thanks guys for tuning into this episode of the 2008 ISF. We hope you thoroughly enjoyed the review. Make sure you guys like, subscribe and comment and follow our socials. We'll catch you guys in a bit.